Hey everyone, welcome back to Zira. My name is Charlie, and in today's video, I'll be showing you guys a day in the life of a safety manager on Zira. In this video, we will submit a good catch near miss form, trigger a corrective action via our task management system, and then visualize those trends and information from our form via our dashboard. First, we're going to fill out an example of a good catch near miss form on Zira. This form allows us to report any safety events or near misses that occurred in our facility. For this example, we will fill out a safety hazard of a chemical leak. So we will first type in our first name, last name, and employee ID. We will indicate that it happened in the packaging department. Location details we can provide somewhere in the facility if you would like. We will check that it was an unsafe act and that the issue did involve a contractor, and we can provide a description of the safety hazard. We will say it was a chemical leak. And our digital forms allow us to upload pictures as well. We can upload a picture to support that description if we would like. And to indicate the current status of the issue, we can choose open or resolved. For this example, we will keep it as open, and then we will recommend them to clean up the chemical leak. Fairly simple. And we can also change the event date and time if we would like it. If it did occur in the past, we would simply just click change date, hit that calendar, and we can go to, let's say, in the past if we would like, but for now we're going to keep it as today, and then we're going to submit it. Now that we have submitted an entry into our good catch near miss form with triggers that are customized and added to your forms from your team, you'll be able to get specific alerts and updates right away when a submission is entered into your form. For our form, we had a trigger on it indicating that if there was an entry made to the packaging department and if a status was open, we will get an alert right away. So as you can see, we went back to post, and 3 minutes ago, we actually got an alert saying that a good catch was reported in packaging. It was a safety hazard, a chemical leak specifically, and that the status is still open. So you'll get an automatic post with all the specific details from that entry in our good catch near miss form. And from there, we can obviously comment if we would like, share it with the rest of our team, react to it. But for this example, we're going to create a task because it is something that still has to be done and the status is still open. So when we create task, you see that it automatically fills in all the details from the entry of the form. And we're going to go ahead and change what has to be done and the header of the task to actually clean up the chemical leak. And you can change the due date, assign it to a team member, change the priority of it. Let's change this one to high, and we could press done. So from an entry into a form, we're able to automatically get an alert and trigger from it and create a task to fulfill and close the status of that safety hazard. So now that we have submitted a good catch near miss form and we've created a task from that entry of a form, with Zira and our dashboard, we can visualize trends and the information of those entries from our form very easily and in many different ways too. So here's an example of a good catch near miss dashboard. And as you can see from the top, we can visualize the trends of how many forms were submitted today, the last 30 days, compare it to the previous 30 days as well. As you can see, really high percentage compared to the previous 30 days. And we can even see the total amount of forms submitted this year. If we want to submit a new catch, we can easily do that with the shortcut widget on our dashboard. And if we want to get more specific as to what the trends are in those entries of the form, we can segment it by our pie chart widget and see of those entries which employee departments they're pertaining to. As you can see, the majority have been submitted for the packaging department. We can even see it by status. So which of those good catch near miss forms are still open and haven't been resolved yet. 10 of them are still open, and we have one of them that's resolved, which is great. And we can even see it by type to see if it's a safety hazard or it's a near miss. Of the 11 forms that have been submitted, 10 of them are a safety hazard and only one of them is a near miss. We can even segment it by employee as well to see which of our employees have been submitting the good catch near miss forms. As you can see, I've submitted the most of them with 8, and we also have our Zira test group have submitting 2, and in total 11 have been submitted. And lastly, we can take, as you can see, entries from our form and turn it into task, and you can take your task manager and actually throw it on your dashboard. As you can see, the task that we made to clean up the chemical leak, that is in our open tasks, comparing it to our in progress tasks and our completed tasks. So that is really the system of a safety manager and the process, what they go through in Zira, from developing a good catch near miss form using one of our templates, entering a submission to that form, turning it into corrective action, and then visualizing the trends and the information from those entries of the form on our dashboard. Thanks for watching.